my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Jordan Hadley and I make Disney, DCP, and lifestyle content here on YouTube. In today's video, I'm going to share with you things that I keep in my Disney park bag. I will preface this by saying this is a summer of 2021, so this is what I'm doing as mask mandates have been lifted, but there are still some small mandates in place, and this is how I'm kind of prepping for the majority of my days at Disney World. I do travel a little bit differently if I'm going to Universal or if I'm going to SeaWorld, so let me know down below if that is a video that you'd be interested in seeing what I bring to those parks. There's definitely a different need depending on which park you're in, because different rides require you to put your bags in lockers, and I don't like paying for lockers. So if you want to know how I travel super light at other theme parks, definitely let me know. But for today's video, I'm going to show you what I take with me to Disney. The first thing is pretty obvious. I always have my phone on me. I have the iPhone 12 Pro, but you know, whatever phone. Your phone is super important because you get the My Disney Experience app, and if you don't have the My Disney Experience app, you're not doing Disney right. It's great because you can check wait times, you can mobile order food. A lot of our locations are still actually mobile order only, so gotta order food, gotta check wait times, gotta use the park map. I mean, I don't usually need the park map at this point, but that is still a thing that is needed to do. Super handy. You can also make your reservations through the app for dining or whatever. Always have your phone. It's also great. Since upgrading to this phone, I actually will do a lot of my park days just bringing my phone instead of bringing my whole camera setup, because this phone is incredible and the camera quality is incredible, and it's more than enough for what I need for social media purposes. So phone is obviously a must. I also actually have my Pop wallet on the back of it. So it's got a little pop socket, and then it's a wallet. And in there I'll just usually take my ID, my annual pass, and a credit card. I don't usually bring cash to any parks. Everything is contactless, so I'll just use a tap credit card or Apple Pay. That's about it. So let's get into my bag. This is a Loungefly, which I feel like everyone and their mother has a Loungefly. I just have one. This is my usual Disney park bag, and I absolutely love it because it's black and white Mickeys. So it's very just neutral Disney. And it's actually pretty subtle as far as Loungeflies go. I do look at other ones, but this one is my bag for now. It also fits absolutely everything I need, and it's such a great size. Starting out in this little front pocket on the front, that was very repetitive. First thing I have in here is a stick of deodorant. This is just a natural one that I didn't find worked under my arms super well, but it is very important in the Florida heat to have a second like deodorant on you. It gets really sweaty, really gross very quickly. I also use it between my thighs to kind of prevent my thighs chafing together because I've got big thighs. The next thing in my bag is a Tide to Go stick. You just kind of never know when you're going to need one. I am a little bit of a mess a lot of the time, so I like to have a Tide stick with me. The next thing in my bag are a thing of wet wipes. During COVID, these have been super important, but just kind of in general, it's nice to clean your hands after riding Buzz, or wipe down a table if it hasn't been wiped down. They just always kind of come in handy, and they don't take up much space. They're pretty thin. I also have a pack of tissues. Again, don't really need them a lot of the time, but they don't take up a ton of space, so I'd rather just have them, let them live in that front pouch, and then I'll have them when I need them. Getting into the big compartment, I'm always amazed by how much this compartment fits. First thing I have here is a change of shirt. This one happens to be a Star Wars shirt, but I will, almost any time I'm going into the park for more than an hour or two, I'll bring an extra shirt at the very least. I have brought like complete change of clothes before. I just packed it hypothetically. So this is just a Star Wars shirt that I thrifted. Again, I get super sweaty, and most people get super sweaty, and if I'm not planning on going home at the middle of the day, I will bring a shirt just to change when my t-shirt gets gross. It's also super nice. I like to take content in the parks and take lots of pictures, and so if I have a couple different outfits, I can take more pictures on one day and then kind of post them sporadically. I'm also not opposed to just sharing a bunch of pictures in the same outfit, but I like to have another shirt to have that option. The next thing in my bag is my little phone tripod. You're not actually allowed to have selfie sticks or like full-on tripods in the parks, but the little Gorilla Grip kind of like handheld one is totally fine. This one actually has a phone adapter, so I can stick my phone in there and prop my phone. It also has a little remote, which I think is in my bag too. And that's super handy for taking pictures. I've also been, that's not super necessary. I've also been known to just kind of prop a phone up wherever I can to take pictures. But this is helpful, especially if I'm taking content by myself in a park. Next thing I have in my bag is super important, and it's a big insulated water bottle. This is a 40-ounce iron flask. I got it on Amazon. I drink 3 of these a day. So I always have this with me. It's always filled with water. The insulated stainless steel ones are a must when you're in Florida, especially for long park days. It gets really hot, and you can always refill it with cups of water from different quick service locations, but bringing your own water bottle is so much more cost effective and more sustainable than like buying $5 plastic bottles of water. I know a lot of people will buy like plastic bottles of water when they get down here. I just personally find I don't mind drinking tap water a lot of the time. And Disney tap water is treated and filtered, so I would rather not waste the plastic. Next up in my bag, I have a little rain poncho. This one is from Disney. I got it. It's just a little windbreaker, and it says "The World in Bloom." It is from the Spirit Jersey line, and I got it at Flower and Garden last year. I just like this because it's super thin and compact, and it folds down super duper small, like in a fist. Super small, super compact, and it's a little bit better quality than like buying plastic ponchos. It will rain if you're in Florida in the summertime. If you're in a park, just kind of plan on it. I will always bring a poncho and usually bring like waterproof shoes. Like I'll wear Chacos or Crocs or some other sandal that I don't mind getting wet, because it's gonna rain, and you just kind of expect that. If you caught my things I wish I knew before moving to Florida, you would know that I cannot say it enough that it's gonna rain in Florida. The next thing I have in my bag is a mask. As of the day I'm filming this, mask mandates are mostly lifted on Disney property. I will say they are still required to be worn on any forms of Disney transportation, like if you're in a Skyliner or on a monorail or in a bus, or on the ferry. So it's important to still have them. I don't think you have to wear them when you're inside or outside of different attractions. But also if you feel more comfortable wearing a mask, definitely bring masks. I will say if you're someone who likes to wear masks and is going to continue to wear masks, bring an extra mask. It gets really hot, really sweaty. There's a running theme here. You need to prepare for being gross. Obviously, I just have my keys. I drive. I've got an annual pass. So I will drive to Disney, and I need my keys for my car. I also will always have Band-Aids, just a couple, in my bag. They don't take up much space, but I would rather not have to walk to the front of the park if I get a blister. You can get Band-Aids at First Aid if you need to. I just prefer to have a couple in my park bag in case I have a really dire blister at any point in time. I also carry Dramamine. This is just a little like travel size one. I don't personally need it very much, but I know a lot of the times when I go to the park, I've got friends who get a little motion sick on certain rides, and so having Dramamine is always nice to kind of alleviate any motion sickness. I also carry a little thing of Tums. Again, just if I get nauseous. Sometimes I'll bring headache medication too, but just certain light medications, if you find yourself susceptible to needing them, I would recommend putting in your bag. This is a fuel rod, and it is remarkable. They have fuel rod kiosks at all of the parks in Orlando, and you can swap this out depending on where you're at. It's complimentary on Disney property for a fresh battery, or it's $3 to swap out at Universal or SeaWorld or in airports. Super helpful to have just a portable battery with you at all times. Even with my phone battery being great, I still find that by the end of the day, if I'm doing a long park day, I need my fuel rod. It also comes with a little baby charger. You can use a bigger charger too. I just have the little one because that's what works. If I am bringing my camera, which I usually will just bring my phone, but if I am bringing my camera, I'll usually bring an extra battery, I'll bring an extra memory card, and I'll bring this little mini tripod thing that I have. It just opens up. But like I said, I usually just bring my phone because the camera quality is almost as good as my big camera and it saves a lot of space. Of course, it's a staple, Germ-X. I don't really know what else to say beyond that. Global pandemic, Germ-X. Parks can be dirty. The only other thing in my park bag is actually on my park bag, and it's just this little portable fan. Super convenient for fanning off during the day when it gets hot. I just got this at Walmart for $3, $2.88 or something like that. But you can get them on Amazon with slightly bigger fan blades. I've seen people do the around the neck fans. People also like to use cooling towels. I don't personally have any of those, but Florida heat is no joke. And it's definitely important to do what you can to stay cool, whether that's bringing fans, cooling towels, changes of shirts, always drinking water. Those are some of the biggest things that you can do to deal with that much heat. These are the things that have helped me after being here year after year after year. So I think I've pretty much refined it. Sometimes there are more things that I would like to bring and I'll bring a bigger backpack. But that's usually only if I'm taking a bunch of pictures and want to pack shoes and clothes and stuff, which is not very often. But I don't bring a Magic Band. That's something I should probably mention. Disney has recently unveiled the Magic Mobile program, which means you can basically Apple Pay your park ticket. So my Apple Watch has a Magic Band function now. So I'll usually just use that or Apple Pay with my phone. I do have Magic Bands. I keep one in my car. I have a little keychain holder with a Magic Band puck. I just find it's more convenient to use what I'm actually already wearing. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was helpful, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below your essentials for your park bag, and definitely don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. I'm trying to grow, and I love making this kind of content, and it's a nice reaffirmation that the content that I'm making is stuff that you guys want to see. So subscribe, like, comment, all the things your favorite YouTubers ask you to do. And I'll catch you on my next one. Bye.